Well, good evening. I'm your host, Robert Wilson, with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity, presenting the 7 Ways Why podcast. 7 ways why I seek to understand the intimate me. As I seek to understand the intimate me, I shred, and all my illiterate ignorance from my know-it-all, from my egotistical arrogance and know-it-all ignorance. As I move forward in life, I understand everything I think about myself was taught to me from the outside. To seek to understand intimate me, I start understanding my soul, my heart, and all my free flowing energy of my intuition, imagination, innovation, and fun. See, I've been taught that the outside world was my world back a long time ago, but the outside world is actually showing me the good, the bad, and indifferent within myself. Chaos is showing me an awakening. Challenges and all that are awakenings. They're pictures awakenings, actually, to shake, rattle, and roll all my unadmitted gunk from within me. Chaos is an awakening. But we've been taught that chaos is bad, that chaos is an awakening. And usually, the harsher the chaos is, the more I was afraid to listen to the outside world. As I awakened and I eliminated my illiterate ignorance, know-it-all ignorance, I awakened to my picturesque, peaceful, prosperous paradises in here. The paradise you're really seeking and you want to enjoy the leisure of is in here. The outside world, we've been taught that controls us, but the outside world is all is a culmination of everybody's ideas and thinking, memory, mind, and what everybody else thinks it should be. And the more educated it becomes, the more it's blocked in yesterday, because all education comes from yesterday. The intuition, imagination, innovation, inspiration is here and now. Spirit poise is here and now. So you can never have intuition come from the past. Intuition flows from here up. And see, we're so taught and ingrained that the outside world is something important to us, and it's really not. It's what we desire to energize the frequency of foresight to light the light of life. And, as I now realize, the intimate me has zero influence from the outside influences and outside sources, and stop comparing me to other people, knowledge, thinking, and knowing their material chattels, envious thoughts over what other people have, and position in life, and their position in life. I talk a lot about my thinking, memory, mind kept me weeping in envy, hate, jealousy, insecurity, immaturity, all the unsavory crap. The more you think, the more unsavory life becomes, because we never understand it's a flow of the now that naturally opens up the wisdom of life. And, and as you're growing up as a child, like my family, we wasn't the wealthiest. In fact, we were very, very impoverished at the time. But that doesn't matter. I didn't realize how well and how good I had it. And my parents, they had their challenges, but they were good parents. The only thing they had was a problem child. Yeah, that was my 2 brothers and sisters. I was perfect. Jesus, that was a lie. Woo! There's probably going to be a lightning storm here. So if you see a big poof, that's just God telling me I wasn't being very honest there. It's kind of being a politician pauper, if you want to know the truth. I was lying there. But really, it was my insecurities, because that's all hate, jealousy, envy is your insecurity and immaturity controlling your life. And I let mine control mine for a long, long, long time. And being growing up in a small town, gossip was the main source of entertainment. And gossip is probably the most inane pain in the butt there is. So all this passed out of my life 2 minutes ago because my intimate leadership comes from my core. It rises up my spine and chakras to entertain my sovereign brain with liberating intuition, imagination, innovation, coloring and designing the scenery of my subconscious scenarios of my desired lifestyle. I took mind out of my life. It's scenery and scenarios. Because as soon as you say mind, you go into memory and other things. So as I rise of my listening leadership, I illuminate my trails of triumph, being chauffeured down to my beaches of bountiful bliss. As I rose out of trying to know myself, to rise to understand the intimate me unlocks my intimate love affair within me, for me, myself, and I. Unleashing my sleek, unique talents that ballets me through my days, feeling my adventurous acumen, agility, abilities, and audacity to face and embrace and facilitate and participate in my daily life with an inventor's ingenuity, unsheaths my innermost inspiration, relaxing in present moment. As I really open up to understand everything you think and know, and we try to know ourselves, we're in categories and boxes within ourselves, and we can never go out of the box, because for the thinking mind, anything outside of that box is an unknown territory, and the thinking in the subconscious mind is your security guard, and it won't let you out there because fear is a subconscious mind security guard keeping you safe in yesterday's BS, basically. You are the limitations, barriers, and blockages of your life. I'm mine, and I admit it. So when I admit that that's mine, I unwind the divine daredevilry, decrees me free of me. See, all this personal growth, self-help, and all these programs, all they are, basically, it comes down to one sentence. I liberate me from me to be free to enjoy my life. As I really understand now that everything I desire in life has to be entertained, colored, and designed in here. And the head, it's just an overthinking process of plasticity to me. As I rose to understand, I illuminate the chakras with my frequencies of foresight, energizing my spine tingling, trend-setting, risk-taker tenacity to face and embrace my life with a forthright facilitator foresight and a participant prowess to understand I listen to my daily life, entertain my inner landscape to color and design my life with my dreamer's dexterity. See, everything we think is in the outside world, but the person we know the least about in our lives is me and yourself. We know everything about the outside world, and we think the outside world knows everything about us. And that's disgusting. That's just isn't it. We never really ever get to understand ourselves. We try to know ourselves, but knows categorized in boxes in the subconscious mind. And a lot of them come from what other people told you about yourself. How much of your life do you live by what other people told you you are? Oh, pick me. I did. I believed that when they said I was this and I was that and I was none of that. I was zero of it. Because your innate, intimate inspirations, innovations, imagination, and intuition are unique to you. And being they're unique to you, the outside world has no clue on what your dreamer's desires are. Dreams are talents that are outside of the conscious and the subconscious and everything's mind. Because a mind is a bind. Intuition is liberation flowing you through the universe, listening for the innate innate innovative wizardry within you. Everything that comes to you in a premonition is for you to rise, shine, and expand out of where you're at. See, we've been taught change, heal, create, and shift, and all this sideways. Change, heal, create, all go this way. Transformation goes this way. Liberation and rise take you this way, rises you out of it. And it also takes you out of the thinking memory mind to unwind your divine intertwining innovations. You stop using the socialized words you learned and open up to the inspirations that flow through you, opens you up to your intimate imaged inspiration, coloring your world with your fashion designer dexterity. We are very much unique, but we've all been taught by a one-size-fits-all school system to fit in the limitations of what other people want us to know and how they want us to act and everything else. The more I rise out of the indoctrinated education, ignorance, and the third world enslaving mindsets, and listen to nature, I naturally ascend with trend-setting, ubiquitous, rapturous energy. I listen to the energy of the universe, liberates me from the humdrums of socialized sabotage. We've been taught limitation and negativity and everything from the school system because so it makes us easy controlled and we're afraid of everything. You teach people fear, you control them. When people open up to understand, they listen, liberations opens their listening to comprehend and understand their talents. They ballet through life with ease. You know, even all the stuff in computers and AI, that's what somebody else wants us to know. And I do use AI, but I don't use it in my writings because that's for me to open up my own intuitive innovations. One thing, something that you're unlocking, understanding your sleek, intimate self or intimate me enhances sovereign awareness to unlock a deeper understanding of my inspirations, feelings, and innovations, allowing for more conscious enthusiasm, unleashing I am awakened aware of the dare, experiencing my life through listening questionnaire flare. To comprehend and understand my innermost wisdom hearkens my enterprising revelation, chauffeurs me through life with sassy, intuitive, trailblazer, ubiquitous acumen, titillating, ingenious, omnific now, switches wisdom in the present moment. And fanning through life, feeling my frequencies of easy. Frequencies of easy, how do you feel? That really opens you up to understand who you are. See, most of us try to live our life by following a program of somebody else's. You can never understand your uh, innermost talents by following somebody else's programming. I've noticed that when I was listening to a lot of self-help, personal growth, self-improvement, I was doing what other people wanted me to do. So they look good. I spend my money buying their stuff. Then I stay the same. So my frequencies of easy, energized, adventurous, savvy, jazzing my heart and soul to sing my songs of liberation. Liberation over heal. Never, it shuts off that thinking memory mind and allows that event just to slowly pass away into oblivion as you can color and design your now. See, we never really understand. All we have is here and now. But as you unleash to understand your sleek, intimate you let go of trying to fit into socialized ways. And that's something I really, really have opened up to. Quit trying to fit into socialized ways. But we all have a trailblazer acumen. We have a pioneering spirit. We've just let it falter within ourselves. But now we have awakened that pioneering spirit to understand the poise opens internal nerve every day. This is my favorite. Emotional liberation. I address and rise out of the past traumas, leading to emotional freedom and inner peace. See, that's what we're really trying to rise to, is emotional liberation. Because emotions and feelings in your bodies have memories. And they're very active with the subconscious mind, and they actually they control our lives. So when you can have the emotional liberation to design and color your world with your dreams, how does that make you feel? It makes me feel liberated and fun. That opens up to authentic living, to embrace my true sovereign valor, energizing choices that align with my core values, and my forthright fortitude to chauffeur me through life to my promised land. Forthright fortitude is it's without influence, but is a present moment, mystical energy to allow you to look life in the eye in a spry, wise way to enjoy your day. Then it's the sovereign fulfillment to identify what truly opens up my peaceful flow and a innovative life that resonates with my true desires of my fashion design life. See, we're the fashion designers of our life, but we've been so taught by every other thing that we have to fit into a certain criteria. Then we end up crying in that teria, because life is never, your life is not about what anybody else thinks it is. It's about what you're willing to open up to and innovate within yourself. I use innovate over creation because I feel here. Create, I feel here. There's no right and wrong. It's just, I like words I feel here. Innovate, create, I feel up here. Innovate, I feel down here. And it optimizes relationships to build a deeper, more meaningful connections with others by first understanding, loving myself or yourself first. See, that's one thing about the sleek understanding of the intimate me. I get to understand and love myself unconditionally and never giving a rat's ass what anybody else thinks. Because people want you to live their life. That's what perfection program. When somebody says they have a program for me, I scram, because that programming is loaded up with their limitations and what they think the world is. Because a free flowing world and a free flowing innovation is unrehearsed, unedited, uneducated, and unexplainable to rise you to your liminal carpet glide. How's that feel? Liminal carpet glide, just kind of through Earth, just going like this, having life easy. The only one that can have your life easy is you. But we've been taught and told life is hard. So we bought into that burping bee. Life is a present moment experience, nothing more. But we're afraid of the here and now experiences because we have memories from the past and we taught ourselves everything is hard. When you rise out of the struggle of yourself, you rise to be chauffeured through life with ease. And it energizes confidence. To gain confidence and audacity in my abilities and choices, fostering sovereign trust and revolutionary resilience to flow through my veins of pain. Feel an amazing mystical energy chauffeuring me through life. And also, there is spiritual growth. That is but it's really spiritual prowess or spiritual poise, because you grow and you grow and expand in poise. It's quiet inner spirit leading to a sense of personal purpose and alignment with the universe and your dreams. See, something I really understood the other day is out walking, and I realized the person I understand the least about is me. And what I really lack understanding is the intimate me, the innermost me and my talents and everything that hides in the core and the soul and the heart and in my body. Because your cells and everything have memories. Your body, when everybody says they want to go to rehab and they start working on their thinking, it's useless, because in drug addiction and alcohol, the body's addicted and the body controls the brain. You got to liberate the body and energize the body. Then you'll entertain the brain to color the subconscious scenery with your splendid scenarios of your dreams. That's what understanding the sleek, unique me is about. Is coloring and designing my life from the ground up within me. And as I rise, shine, and expand, I understand it's all within me. And I stop, and once you rise to the sleek, unique you, you'll stop letting the outside world control your thinking and knowing mind. Because we've been taught the outside world knows. The outside world knows doodly dunk, because it's in a funk from what everybody else wants us to know. And if you really look at the world today, you can see the doodly funk out there. But the only way the world rises out of the current, whatever you want to call it, is people understanding their intimate self or intimate sovereignty to be uncontrolled by outside sources, to move your life forward with a foresight, optimistic, revolutionary wisdom, appreciating your revolutionary dreamer's dexterity. People are the path to enlighten the world. And it's not necessarily the educated people. It's people that get their hands dirty and understand the wisdom of their daily life. And that's what we've let go of, is the wisdom of our daily life experiences. We've been taught convenience. And the conveniences we've been taught are stealing the dreams of people. It's wisdom, intuition, imagination, innovation, and all the free-flowing energy of the world and people will rise us out of the warmongering ways of today. And I am Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity. And may you enjoy a prosperous, peaceful weekend, relaxing in the leisure of your dreams and your desired lifestyle. I want to thank you and good night.